What's up, YouTube? Welcome to PhdInWaves. In today's video, I wanted to talk about Durags. The reason I wanted to talk about Durags today is because I recently got these two silk Durags, and I noticed on the front of the package, you see how he's wearing the Durag? Maybe you can see better on this one. He's not really wearing the Durag like you're supposed to wear the Durag. He's wearing it like this. So that made me question, are we supposed to be wearing our Durags like this instead of the other way? For example, he doesn't have anything tied in the front. And as you could see in that little picture right there, he has like a long string like this. So I wanted to try out, I wanted to see if, if this, is this method or way of tying it, is it better than, tying it in the front? So yeah. So obviously we're used to tying our Durags, You get the Durag. And then, we put this flap right here. And, we tie it. But as you can see on this packaging, you see that little corner? It has a longer tail. But right here, that little knot is just in the back. So yeah, I'm gonna tie it the way it's tied on the package. So basically all they did was they put on the Durag and then they basically just tied a knot like that. So is this the actual way we're supposed to be wearing our Durags? Because this is a very popular Durag. A lot of people use this Durag. It's the Red by Kiss Durag. It's the silky satin Durag. So it wouldn't make sense for somebody to put that on the package if that's not the way you're supposed to tie the Durag. And then all they did was put up this flap. Like that. Right off the bat, it's definitely not as secure, but that's interesting that, they would have that on the front of the package for the Durag. If you tie your Durag like this, let me know in the comments. How does it work for you? In my opinion, I definitely don't think you should tie your Durags like this because it just feels so much more looser. Like I could literally just take it off just like that. And when I'm sleeping, this could come right off. So that's interesting why they have that on the front package of this popular Durag. So that's just interesting. So I thought I was tying my Durags wrong, but that's definitely not how you're supposed to tie your Durag. You're supposed to, in my opinion, this is the best way to tie the Durag. So, you just put it on your head. Then get these flaps in the back. You cross them over. And then you want these flaps to be flat. And then, you just tie a knot in the back. See, now that feels so much more secure. You just have that extra security. Like these two flaps really just, you know, hold everything down. Now, you know, it's way harder to take the Durag off because these straps are keeping the Durag in place. So as you can see, there's a clear difference between, you know, this Durag and this Durag. Like he just has it tied in the back, but right here, you know, I have it very secured. So I just found it interesting why they would put on the package him wearing his Durag like that. It's not really a big deal. I just, you know, I feel like this Durag is catered towards wavers, and you definitely want your hair to be secured when you're sleeping. Overall, this Durag it's a pretty good Durag. It's a silky satin Durag. I definitely recommend it. It's around like $4 or $5 at like a beauty store. So if you were thinking about picking up this Durag, I definitely recommend it. There are better Durags on the market. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.